morning, everyone. It's Kathy with Plan Happy With Me, and this is part 2 of my Journalsay new goodies that I got this week. The other video was all the PET tapes and PE stickers and washi tape. And I just felt like the video was getting long, so I decided to do the papers in a separate video. So you do get the Journalsay thank you card. And then I kind of want to divide this into the way or the reason that I bought these things. Excuse me. I was hoping some of these were different than they are, but it is what it is, and I have to just accept it. If you're new here or you missed the first video, be sure to go back and check the first one. But I have a few things to share with you. These are both what I call a collection. I believe this was also a collection, so we'll start here. I really like the windows, especially in my media planner. These are a little smaller than I was hoping for, and they're just, I have no complaints. They're just smaller than I was hoping for, and these are actually stickers, so these are PET. And each one of these comes in a different color. So this clearly is more green. This one is more beige. I'm just going to kind of open these. I'm not going to open every single window. Your time is very valuable as well as my time. These will work fine for some of my applications. I wanted them to be able to be opened. I didn't know they were stickers. Apparently I don't read well. So then you have this bluish grayish color. I don't know why. I know originally I probably thought about buying only the black ones, and I know why I would do that. Black and white is my thing. I even like gray, so I could see me getting these. It looks like there's only one set of each of these, but I thought it was 2 sets, 10 pieces. Okay, so they're all individual. I'm going to save the black one for last. This one I think is kind of a white color. You can see why I bought them as a collection, because white, black, gray, they go on anything, right? Yeah, this is more of a white color. I don't hate them. They're just not the application I thought they were going to be. And I struggle with size. So I think from now on, I'm probably not going to be getting a lot of this kind of thing from Journalsay. And that's not to put them down. It's because whatever the size is, I just struggle visually with it. I need to see it. Now this one is the black one. It's my favorite. I could see me using these on lots of things. I love windows, especially in book journals. And these are, these are going to look fabulous. If you put a sticker, like a thorny rose or something behind this, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Okay, that's the one collection. Now this collection, I guess I cannot read, because I thought these were going to be bigger, and I thought this would be so cool. You know, Planners Anonymous has a sticker that's what I call a trifold, and I love it. So this is set up where you can fold it on the center, or you can fold it on the hump, and then you fold it back on the hump. Then you can remove the back, and it opens. So this is stuck to the paper, and this can open. Then you can also fold it differently so that these two pieces go like this, and then it opens. So, and then you can write something special on the inside of it. So I don't hate them. I just was envisioning them to be a little bit bigger. And then this is the red version. I probably should show you a few, right? It's not fair to tease you. A red version. Again, they're all trifolds in here, and I think there's 2 of each one. They're all trifolds. Okay, here's the green. I am a color snob. I'm really picky about color. If it matches, if it's going to be on the same page, it has to match. So things that come in multiple colors, I will usually pick up because then I have more choices of a color match. So that's the green. Okay. And then we have the gray or bluish silver color, maybe white. Could be even purple. This could be purple. If you look at the color on the back card, this could be the purple collection. And these are just beautiful items. I don't know if I would even fold that one because you can't really journal on it. And then, but they're just beautiful. Just in what I was hoping for was a little bigger. So there you go. And then we have pink. So I was explaining in the first video with the PET tapes that I am a huge Disney person. I have had a Disney collectible store, and so I'm creating a Disney notebook of my collection, if you will, of things I want to put in it. So actually I bought 5 notebooks because I want them to match, but they're also perfect for the event I'm going to do. So let's do these because this was a collection also, and I'm telling you about the Disney stuff because these are all Disney themed papers. And I'm not sure, this might be Hercules because that could be, what is his horse's name? Oh, come on, Kathy, you know it. No, this is all unicorns. But Pegasus. But I could use the horse as Pegasus when I get there. I won't use a unicorn. That could be Pegasus. That could be Pegasus. So anyways, these are all papers to go with that Disney collection. So if you want me to open these up so you can see more of the collection of papers, I guess that's not fair to not open them, right? Okay, this is not going in. There we go. All right. So this one would be for Cinderella. And I guess in the future I'm going to have to open these a little better to take a little less time. Here she's thinking. There she arrives at the ball. Her glass slipper. And I would just say that's her wedding day. She's running away. The castle. And that is quite a great picture of the castle in Florida. That's good. So these will definitely work for any Cinderella piece that I have. So that's why I bought these, was to help me with my notebook when I do my collection. I have about, I think, around 750 pieces. Now this one is, I think this is Sleeping Beauty. She was a fairy, or the 3 fairies. I'm not sure. I think that's Sleeping Beauty. Okay, then of course we have Little Red Riding Hood, which is not Disney. Disney didn't do anything in that realm that I'm aware of, at least not in my collection. But I just love the Little Red Riding Hood artwork that I have. So at some point I might use Little Red Riding Hood as just a weekly theme. Then this, of course, is Snow White, the one that started them all. And she's there with her 7 dwarfs. You get 2 of each paper. So for me, that's a little bit overkill. But clearly we can use them for Snow White pieces. I don't think I have that many Snow White pieces. I focused on, in the beginning I had Snow White and the 7 dwarfs and a few other accessory pieces. And then they came out with one giant piece that included Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. And I ended up getting that piece and getting rid of my other pieces that I had. Anyways, this is clearly for Alice in Wonderland. I had a really nice collection of Alice in Wonderland, and my girls told me, Mom, we're not going to keep that. We don't have any connection to Alice in Wonderland. And so I had a client come in and ask me for them, and I sold them. So I only have a few pieces for Alice. And that's all the Disney stuff. Now this I thought were really cool. They do have a whole collection of these. And these are called Broken Wall Illusions. So these are PET tapes that kind of, they break through the wall, and what you see is the scenery through the wall. I think these are so cool. Look, Lion King, Africa, Grand Canyon, just beautiful. More Grand Canyon type photos, more Lion King. That might be a duplicate, just smaller. I just think these are so cool. And they are a PET tape. So way I store these is I don't want to forget about them. So I have these, they call them a sticker storage album or movable sticker books. I don't know exactly what they're called, but I just put one of each piece in this book. And I have 3. These 2 are a little bit smaller. I got these 2 off of Amazon. And there's plenty of room here to add. So what I'm not doing is fuddling with my rolls. When I use the collection of then I open the roll and fill this back up. So what I'm going to do with these, what do I want to say? These wall illusion pieces is I'm going to stick them in here so I know where they are and I can just go get them. So that's a project for another day. That way I'm not fiddling with wrapping and, oh gee, I forgot to use these. These would have been perfect. And yeah, I'm not doing that. They're in that book. I can find what I need from the rolls and or from here. Now this would be the whole collection I'm going to stick in that book because there's only one of each one. When I have more than one, then I leave it. Look at these. These are like the Arctic, right? I hope one day to go to Antarctica. It's definitely on my bucket list, and I'm planning for those pages. Ooh, that could even be a castle. That could even be a castle. So I just thought these were fun. They had quite a few different themes. So you might find something. Now this one here is kind of at the beach. And my cousin, who is my travel buddy, she actually lives at the beach. So I thought whenever I go visit her, I could use these. And I just think these break through the wall illusion things are so neat. And you could even use these with mermaid pieces, Nemo pieces. So I'm saying I have multitude of options with these. So pretty, right? Okay, and the last thing I want to share with you is also PET, but this comes in a book. And I have to say, at first I was disappointed. And here it is, black and white. I'm not disappointed. So the first page is washi tape paper. It's very, very thin and very, very delicate. Let me show you. It is pre-cut. At first I thought, okay, it's not pre-cut, so I'm not going to like it. What am I doing? Okay, so I just want to show you how delicate and thin it is. And it is pre-cut. You have to be very careful when you lift it. This is washi tape. This is not sticker paper. Okay, and let me see. I didn't want to pull it all the way out, but I wanted to show you how delicate it was and thin. Okay, so they give you the start, and then if you want, you can beef it up with this PET sticker and really bring your thought, your creation up a level. Come on. I know it's pre-cut because I lifted it already, but maybe I didn't lift this one. Haha. Here, this one here. Maybe I can see it. There we go. So you could just put down your little washi piece, stick this here over it, and you have a more three-dimensional looking piece. And remove the negative so I can put this back on without worrying about going over something. Okay, then I'll just put this back on here. And then it's back in the book. So I have a lot of different options in here. I just really, really like it. This book did come in multiple colors. Splash of yellow there. That could go on Beast, right? Belle's page. So I just think these are crazy, cool, fun to use. And that is it for my Journalsay order that I just received, my part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked some of the pieces, I hope it inspires you to go shopping and find some fun stuff on Journalsay. You guys have a great day. Like, subscribe, maybe share, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Bye.